everyone, and welcome to Detective Doctor, episode 16, covering Rizzoli Isles, season 4, episode 16. Yo, gonna miss me when I'm gone. There were things that happened that we didn't expect to happen. There were things that didn't happen that we thought were gonna happen in this episode. So, yeah. We have this young 25-year-old woman.
Young 25-year-old woman.
Outrageously young 25-year-old woman. Who was taken to like this dark road and murdered by the guy who was driving her. And it was so obvious who it was though, like when they showed the guy finally. Her mother ends up being a state senator, and she works for this like federal government agency thing. NSA thing that get information for NSA and whatever. We find out that she was actually raped by her boss. See, you didn't think it was going to go there, did you? Didn't see that coming. She was raped by her boss, who killed her to quiet her, because she was finding other women that he was doing it to as well.
He cut her tongue out.
And he cut her tongue out. Another story, there was several stories in this one. Another story was...
It worked this episode, though.
Yeah.
Because the sub-stories were all intertwined.
Yes. The second story was we had a party for Lydia and Tommy. Except Tommy messed it up by starting to drink again. Which...
He started drinking when his father came back, though.
Right. And
so why would she agree to marry him?
Because she's an idiot.
This is true.
We got to see little Tommy again, little TJ. And that was always adorable.
He's a cute little boy.
He is so cute. Kavanaugh back in a greater capacity than what he's been doing the past few episodes.
He was actually good.
He was actually good. I enjoyed him. No, he was very good. When he's not like in a
He's not with Angela.
Which he was with Angela at the party thing, which he was invited to.
But I mean, he's not like
no.
You know, he was using a different capacity than he usually is.
Yes, exactly, and I enjoyed it. Obviously, we had no Frost this episode because Lee Thompson-Young had died right before they started filming. Was it like the day or something before they started?
The day they were supposed to start shooting this season finale.
And we didn't have him, like at all. They said he was on vacation, so we didn't get to see any kind of closure to his character's story.
I think they're going to do that next year.
I think they will too, but I'm just surprised they didn't do it this one.
Doing what I said.
What?
That the fact that Janet was leaving, she didn't want to start something, and then a new person come on, and not like the way it was started, so she's just going to let it be fresh.
Okay. But still, I would have liked a little bit of closure with that.
You will get that June 17th. You will get that closure June 17th. You can wait. They're not just going to be like, oh, he's still on vacation.
They might. You don't know. You don't know his life. You don't know his choices.
Shut the fuck up. Jane has decided to marry Casey.
At first, yes.
I'm just getting there.
Look at my library still. Nobody cares. No one. There's not a single person who cares about Casey, except for Jane.
And I don't think she cares anymore.
She doesn't. Because he sent her an email at the end of the episode.
He can't see his life without the army, and he wants her to come join him. She's like, bye. Envelope, putting the ring in there and shipping it off to him.
But...
somebody grew balls at the end of the episode. But, dun dun
dun, she's also knocked
pregnant.
up. Knocked up. Which
single mom?
We saw coming. We saw that coming for a couple episodes.
I don't think that's going to stick either.
Never know. No, I think it might, because we did see some previews for next season already.
But she could still be experiencing morning sickness, but it might not stick.
Yeah, but I think it'd be funny if it did. Like, that could work for them. And Tommy doesn't know where TJ and Lydia went, so...
No. So, A+ parenting all around.
Good job, Tommy. The other story was that Maura finally kind of admitted to Frankie that she liked him, kind of, sort of.
She didn't say it in words.
Not in words, but in facial movements.
And she...
like that.
When Jane talked to her.
Because Frankie and Tommy were in a fight at the bar. They both got pretty banged up. Literally, because they punched the crap out of each other.
Yes.
Tommy had a busted eye, and Frankie ended up splitting his lip, which Maura, being the doctor that she is...
It's good to have a doctor in the family.
Yes. What we'd like about this episode?
Everything except the last 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. I'd like the yelling that went on with Tommy. I don't like that he started drinking again, but I understand why he did. I understand how they work that in there.
Yeah. And I like how the only person he would talk to was Jane.
That, yeah.
That's
about
why he wanted...
Yeah.
About what was going on. Like, Jane's, like, the one person that can actually get through to him.
But I like that he was the one that finally, like, told Mara that Frankie liked her.
Yeah.
That was funny. Like, he did it because he was pissed off at his brother, but it was still funny.
Yeah.
I like the case as a whole. It was a really interesting case, and it kept our attention for quite a while, even though we were able to call who it was when we saw the guy immediately. But it's hard to do. Even last episode kind of kept our attention.
Yeah, last episode was really good.
Yeah. So, good job.
The only difference between last episode was good, this episode was good too. But this one, all the subplots actually were interlinked.
Yeah. Which last one they weren't.
It was just like...
Like, hey, let's all do something tomorrow, and that'd be fine. What did we not like about this episode?
The last 5 minutes.
The last 5 minutes.
It was just like, okay, and we only have 5 minutes left, and scene.
Oh, God, we have all this stuff that we got to get in this last 5 minutes, and... Oh, shit. All right.
Frankie and Mara
Quick,
have to kiss.
just go make out real quick. And then Jane...
Yeah.
Woo, pregnant!
Quick,
woo!
quick. Mara and Frankie, you have to kiss. Jane...
You have to break up with your boyfriend.
You have to break up with your boyfriend and say you're pregnant and scene.
And scene. It happened a little too quickly for our likes, but we know it had to happen, but we just weren't appreciative.
Now we have to wait until June 17th.
June 17th. Which, yeah. That was another thing I liked, by the way, was Frankie and Mara, because I enjoy them. They're so cute together.
They are cute together.
I said this from the beginning of the season.
And Jane did warn Mara about when Frankie falls, he
You
falls
thought it was
hard.
going to be the other way around. You thought it was going to be, you know, the other way around.
The other way around.
No, I mean like her warning Frankie to not go near Mara or whatever.
She kind of has done both.
She didn't say anything.
She's kind of
to
told Frankie last episode, like, be careful, like, when they were in the elevator, just like, Mara's basically
that's
family.
true. She did, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. But still.
She's kind of give them both warnings.
I love them two together. I really, really do. What are you rating it?
I'm rating it a 9.
A 9. I agree with that. I can agree wholeheartedly with that. Not only was it the last mentioning of Frost, although he's definitely going to be mentioned next season, but we didn't get to see him this one. It's just kind of the
reason I think that they are going to say something in the first and second episode is because Sasha did tweet saying something that it was a very emotional day at work.
They're going to have to, though.
Yeah, it's not like they're just be like, oh, he's still on vacation.
No. It was a very good episode. The case was there. The subplots were there. Everything was linked. Everything made sense. It was just really good. Mm-hmm. I just hope they find Lydia and TJ, frankly.
Yeah.
There are predictions for next season.
I predict...
Jane's still knocked up.
Jane's still knocked up.
Because we saw some previews.
Maybe more Frankie and Mara.
I hope so. I love them. I love them.
But like I've been saying the last couple of predictions, there's a new showrunner, so everything has the ability to change.
Yeah. And we didn't get to see much Susie this season. But and I hope they bring her back. We got to see a lot of her. Well, I mean, she'll be back, but I hope they bring her back more, because I enjoy her. She was so hilarious this episode. Yeah.
And Mara was actually going to do something that she could get in trouble for.
Yeah. I enjoyed that whole dynamic between those two. I thought it was very well done, and it was hilarious all around. That's the season, guys.
It's been a season.
Upset.
It's been a season
about it. How am I going to continue on? It's going to be like 90 days or something like that. 90-something days, and I'm going to have to try to live my life.
It's 3 months.
To the best of my abilities. One, two, three, four. Lawrence walks. Stop it. Okay. This episode, was an episode.
She did. Always and forever.
Always and forever.
Amen.
That's how it should be. I really do. Okay.
I really do.
I really do. We should have drank more wine before we did this. I feel like it's better when we have no idea what we're talking about.
I had 2 glasses. I don't know about you.
I didn't finish one. I'm working on it, but I had to let it aerate.
Because it's not something she really enjoys.
It's not my usual Moscato that I can chug.
I made her drink
my
Cabernet.
Job. Not that I don't like Cabernet.
One that she's had before and enjoyed.
But I'd rather have Moscato that I can chug.